SK Modifieds have done, so let's salute them. In this special CarQuest presentation, this is what Jackaroot's dream was all about. Hands and hats in the air, ladies and gentlemen, these are the SK Modifieds at the heartbeat of New England and Staford Speedway for this CarQuest event.
And it is packed from top to bottom with talent. We see Kurt Brainerd, who laid him around when he picked at starting 14th. Ryan Priest looking for his second SK Modified Championship. He is starting 7th in the field. Who could be the spoiler to win the final race of the season? This is the one that we're talking about all winter long.
They sure will. It all began with the greatest race in the history of spring, and now it's time for the fall final. The final stop for these competitors here at Staford. Off turn number 4. The green flag is out and they're underway. Tightly packed outside lane. Oh, all of a sudden, Brainerd is sideways. Falls into the trap. He gathers it back. He's got number 4. And it's the Cipriano machine. It has come to rest to the outside wall of the front straightaway. Joey Cipriano, red flag situation, comes out contender. But the real story of this whole situation Staford and Tom decided to
very close to winning the 2005 championship, a title that was won by Lloyd Igor. So he is in a great position to end the season with a blaze of glory as he will restart in the second row. And we are ready to turn a blue, and now the pace car comes back out.
Okay,
so we will have a few more, at least one more pace lap before we get back to work.
Evidently, the conditions were not ideal to make sure the start lineup correct lineup. Paired off in rows of 2, lights it off on the safety vehicle at the point. They head down the back straightaway, get ready. We haven't even begun. No laps up on the board. Casualty number 1 becomes Joey Cipriano. Heartbreaking story there. Down the back straightaway, looks like we see some smoke, and it might be coming off Keith Rocco's car, or no, it's smoke from the brakes. Don't be alarmed. He's just trying to keep some heat there. Let's see what's going to happen as they come off turn number 4.
And much smoother this time.
A dog, it is Doug Colby. Colby's up to second. And speaking of dogs, here comes the bulldog, Eric Burrow. No time back.
adjustments as they work on that automobile. Championship player update. His car just a bit tight on corner exit. Narrowly avoided damage up there at that end of the racetrack. Looks like he's got a pretty good position, though, for this next restart. He'll restart on the inside of row number 5.
Ryan Preece starting third. Woody Pitkat restarting ninth. Remember, Woody Pitkat either has to beat Preece on the track or finish one spot behind him to lock up the championship. If Preece beats Pitkat by 2 spots, Preece will be the champion. So that is the situation. And right now, Ryan Preece has the edge, but it's early. And Woody Pitkat kind of predicted that. He said the first few laps might be a little heavy. Back and let him get poured out and not take himself out of the championship in the first half period. It looks like he's doing that.
We are 7 laps shy of a halfway marker in this event. And Woody Pitkat has been saving anything. His strategy is paying off because he is quietly and cautiously coming forward, but he is not out of striking distance. Again, that smoke coming off Ryan Preece's left front is brake smoke. That is because he's turned a lot of front brake into the race car, and he's trying to keep some heat into the tires and the brakes. So that's what he's doing. It is not crucial. See, Rowan Pennick, he just did the same scenario and the same thing there. Tim Bennett on the starter stand with Cam, looking the field over. Clenched green in hand. Next time, we're about to go green. Matt Keith Rocco has been spectacular. Tom Bennett has been lukewarm this year at Staford.
Yeah, he only has 1 victory. Last night was a bit of a milestone for Keith Rocco. He racked up his 150th career victory. Considering he has only been at this game for 10 years, he is averaging 15 years a season, but he's only had 1 this year at Staford.
Well, let's see what's going to happen. We're about to get them fired back up. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to the edge of your seats because we are in a battle that is like no other in the history of SK Modified Racing. The green flag is out, and Jim Rocky.
But here comes Ryan Preece as he is able to bazooka his way into the number 2 position.
As he starts to work his way, they are clear right off turn number 4. The meat and the sandwich routine. Getting through. For some reason, the car just becomes evil about halfway to the advantage. You look at the scoreboard, this happened even at driver 2.
The webmaster is from Nashville race today. Pretty long commute. He is on pit road. One thing that Ryan Preece said, and I don't know if you believe him, he said he's not going to pay attention to where Woody Pitkat is. He'll leave that worrying for Pitkat. I don't know if he was honest when he said that. Maybe Joe Cost knows forward.
I'll tell you, there is some consideration that you have to look at who the players are among the top 5 race cars. Matt, Ryan Preece in the 40 car and the 89 car of Rowan, both owned by the same individual. Go a bit further back. Woody Pitcat in 27, his car is backed by James Page and James Page Plumbing and Heating. That's his engine in that race car. That white and red 00, well, guess who owns that one? Jimmy Page. So there's some team strategy that can play out before the end of this one. You don't think that Rowan Pennick is just going to let Woody Pitcat go sailing right on by when it gets to the end of this thing. Every spot is going to count. There are some team strategies that play into things, Tony Sutton, and that's all part of the game down here that's being played up pit road.
A lot of work on air pressure and suspension adjustments down here. The 92 has pulled off. Ryan Sullivan has pulled the wheel off and his helmet off. He has something that is going to be terminal with his number 92. Now he's putting the wheel back on. I guess they're putting him behind the wall. 92 also being worked on as well. Excuse me. 82 and 90 being worked on. Major suspension adjustments. We'll send it back up there.
The German car comes in on pit road. You know, you talk a little bit about the controversy. One has to remember that Woody Pitcat used to drive for the team that owns the car that Rowan Pennick is driving. So there's a little bit of rivalry, bragging rights, whatever the case might be, in that as well. So Joe pointed out one side, we'll point out some other side. Right now, if it should end at this point, Preece would be the champion up by 2. It would be 7-16 to 7-14, but it's not over with the ends.
And it is a great restart for Pete.
Danny Cates doing a masterful job on the outside. All of a sudden, his car slips out the pit. Now, lap 20, we save the best for last for lap number 2. 20 seconds in counting.
Ryder is involved, so we are going to have to pry them loose as the third caution comes out. The dramatic part, Ben, is that Woody Pitcat has to get to the back bumper of Ryan Preece in order to lock up the championship. That is finished one spot behind him, and who is standing between Preece and Pitcat? Well, Rowan Pennick, as you pointed out, he's driving the car that Woody Pitcat drove for many years and with a lot of success. So it's amazing the storylines that unfold during an SK Modified feature.
It is, and of course, don't forget the spoilers. Who are the spoilers? I think Bobby Santos is definitely a spoiler. Because look where he is, Matt, already in this event. He's up to the 6th spot. And remember Dan Avery? He was involved in a jingle earlier. Guess what? He's back in 7th. And Sean Foster, we haven't talked much about him all afternoon. He's in position number 8.
It's very unlike Sean Foster to fly under the radar screen for a long time, but he's done that today. Right now, a man who is on top of the radar screen, Joe Koss.
Well, getting set to go with one lap as they cross them up. We're talking about the strategy, the team strategy. Bob Hitchcock, you own the 40 and the 89. Is there any team strategy going on between those guys?
Not one point.
Simple as that, guys. Get set for the run.
Well, you know, it's called a lie. It might be a little bit. You know, that's how it works, Joe. Right now, if it should end the way that it is, there would be a tie, but Preece would win because he has 4 victories in the tiebreaker. Talk about twists and turns. Let's see what's going to happen. Lights are off on the safety vehicle. Frank Rocco looking to return. Eric Burns is on pit road. Jim Rock with Ryan Preece. Let's see what's going to happen. Row number 2, Danny Cates and Bobby Santos. Back, green, and they go
Lane change by Pitcat as he turns the car to the bottom.
Yeah, he's driving a flawless race.
everybody's tire change on that car, and Marino's, they're trying to repair the front of that car to get him out. But Foster, minor adjustments, but I'll tell you what, he's not happy with the car after that spin. He did that all by himself.
Well, let's get back to a rundown of the way they'll be restarting. Keith Rocco, Ryan Priest, row number 1, Rowan Pettit, Woody Pitcat, row 2, Bobby Santos, Dan Avery, row 3, Danny Case, Ted Christmas, row 4, Todd Owen, and Doug Covey will be in row number 5.
What a great comeback by Dan Avery. Remember, he had trouble in turn number 2 very early in the race, had to make a pit stop, and he is in contention again.
Recipient is the 79. He was down several laps, and we believe that he is the recipient and has made up 2 of those laps. Let's see what's going to happen. Green flag, snaps back out. Keith Rocco. On the outside.
Into the third corner. Panic with a slight advantage. Woody always knows coming out of turn number 4, but he's not good enough to get the spot away.
Lead pack still. Rocco, Priest, Panic, and Woody Pitcat with Santos.
His way around Danny Case to move into 6th.
Become a thorn in some competitors' side as he's coming back up through the field.
Left in the season.
Coming down. finish.
Another big prize,
Yes,
the
yes,
Wheeler
sir.
Modified Tour Championship. We said at the start of the weekend, this was going to be a battle between spectacular against solid. The most spectacular driver this year was Ryan Preece with 8 wins, but the most consistent driver was Woody Pitkat.
Yep.
And it was evidence here in the final race. Woody knew he had to get into the top 3 when Preece went into second, and he did what he needed to. He followed his game plan. He was cautious early, aggressive late, and that combination helped him be the latest SK Championship, his first, his 4th title in his career. And Woody Pitkat, this is going to be a great celebration.
It certainly is. And you talk about maturity. Now you look into the dictionary and you will find Woody Pitkat's name right there, because he has matured unbelievably during this course of the 2013 season here at the Stafford Motor Speedway. Final pictures are being taken for Keith Rocco in CarQuest Victory Lane. Then they will move the championship car into the winner's circle, and we will meet our 2013 champion.
And you talk about hot drivers this weekend. Keith Rocco, he competed in 3 races over the weekend, and he won all 3 of them, batting 1,000. An unbelievable weekend for Keith Rocco. So there is just a mob scene, a flashback dance mob surrounding that Woody Pitkat car.
You know,
and it's even more history surrounding that number 27, isn't there?
It really is, Matt, because, you know, sometimes we forget to look back. Last year seems like a long time ago, but it is a first, another first here at Stafford. Woody Pitkat won the late model title in 2013. He comes back to win the SK Modified title, in 2012. He comes back to win the SK Modified title in 13.
And here's another first. Woody Pitkat becomes the first veteran of alumni of the Stafford Dare Stock Division who wins an SK Modified title. So he started in the Dares, and years later he wins a title in Stafford's Premier Division. He is the first to do that.
And in addition to that, he is the only driver here today that is competing in all 3 of the feature events. He's just competed and won the title in the SK Modifieds. He'll be out in the late models, and he'll be back out in the NASCAR Wheeler Modified Tour main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention down to CarQuest Victory Lane, where car number 27, elated by fans and friends and supporters, are heading to CarQuest Victory Lane. Ladies and gentlemen, the kid from Stafford has done good again. Woody Pitkat, let's go down and meet the champion of Jackaroo's Dream, the SK Modifieds from the Stafford Motor Speedway.
Woody Pitkat has his little girl down here at Victory Lane with him as a champion, as he collects some of his thoughts, takes a moment in the midst of everything, just takes a moment. He and his daughter just in the front of their race car, soaking in what is a championship. And the drama unfolds, all his team cheering him on, standing behind as Woody Pitkat, the champion here in 2013. Just Woody, just amazing. In February, you didn't have a ride in the SKs this season. Now you've got your little girl in CarQuest Victory Lane, a champion in the SK Modifieds.
I feel like Ryan Pasacco out here taking one from his books with the tears, but I mean, we've just been trying so hard. I've finished second so many times, and it's just unbelievable. I'll be here for a while. I got so many people to thank. If it wasn't for Dave Rowe or Davidson Foods, I wouldn't even be probably where I am right now. He gave me the opportunity to get in a car when I didn't have a ride. I really wanted to win a championship with Dave. Yeah, I remember. And, you know, this goes to him. Ray Armland, my godfather, he worked here for so long. He held the stop and go sign. Never forget him. I know he was watching me today. Just everybody. Dave Rowe, Bob Hitchcock gave me the opportunity to drive. Kelly Iverson. Those people are fantastic people. Just all of them. Jimmy Fuller, I learned a lot from him. I mean, like I said, it just goes on and on. Started racing with the Pizzas. You know, I probably would still be in a full fender car. I've done something else if it wasn't for them. Just everybody. The list goes on and on. Jimmy Page, the guy's amazing. You know, he gives me a car to drive at Thompson. He gives me a motor here. The guy, anything you need, he'll give it to you. He's just, the people that surround me, it's amazing. Everybody. Steve Greer, I talked to him over the winter. I told him I was looking for a ride, and he knew how bad I wanted to win the championship. And he said, I don't know if we can get you a championship caliber car first year out. And I said, listen, I've been there with the late model guys. guys. I knew what I was getting my hands into, and we just started and went from there. Earl Pelletier, the guy works his butt off night in and night out. I don't even know how he does. I look at Facebook in the morning at work and see that he went home 3 hours ago, and I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work. So you know how long you spend there till. Just works his butt off. Just everybody. Sean, Brian, my buddy Mike that chases me everywhere. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. My family, my mom, my dad, my grandma. If it wasn't for them, they started with me with dare cars and late models and everything.
Yes, so. And getting some advice from his daughter on what to say here at Victory Lane.
Just everybody I know. I mean, Billy the Kid, awesome horsepower. He's been trying so hard with me. There ain't many Billy the Kid horsepower engines in the SKs anymore, but maybe this thing is stout week in and week out and reliable as a mofo. So if you need a motor, go to Billy the Kid. Magnus transmissions, awesome transmissions. CD chassis, Mike Buckhead, I didn't really talk to him much this year. I don't know if he's mad at me, hates me, loves me, but I love him because the car was a rocket. Just everybody. James R. Page Plumbing and Heating. American Flea Bearing, they've been life supporters with me forever on the car. We got East Coast Logistics, he's my hockey guy, J&O Auto, Connecticut Used Parts, Auto Wrecking, just everybody that's on the car. Napa Talon, he's been with me forever. Just everybody. Anybody I miss, just look at the car. I mean, there's just so many people to thank. And like I said, I'm so grateful to have the people that I had back of me. And just hopefully we can keep this momentum to the next couple races.
There'll be plenty of pictures that you can check out here with Victory Lane. Woody Pitcat has done it, and I think that sums just about all of it up. Erica Santos going to come in and give Woody a big hug as a part of the celebration, guys. A very emotional Victory Lane as Woody Pitcat scores the championship for Steve Greer and Earl Pelletier.
Wow. Casagrande Builders #1. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Casagrande owns the automobile, and Corey Casagrande sits behind the wheel.
Then it will be car number 38, a driver from Plainville, Connecticut, in the Beckman's Auto Center, number 38. Here's George the Mule DeSera Jr.
Johnston excavating brings us car number 04 out of Milford, Connecticut. The driver is Scott Brunig.
The all-time winner in the Dare Stock division will be behind the wheel of car number 71. Casagrande Motorsports is the sponsor. The owner is Corey Casagrande. The driver of car number 71 is Kyle Casagrande.
17 starting position behind the wheel of Kickback Motorsports, Universal Plastics number 00. From Chicopee, Massachusetts, would you welcome Andrew Duran.
Then it will be car number 78 from Berlin. In the Lucky Rod Works sponsored car, here is Paul Verrecchio Jr.
Making his first start from the 15 starting position. He is the 2013 Limited Late Model Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, from Palmer, Massachusetts, car number 51 for Joshua Wood.
The Signman is back in the late model division in car number 82. He is from Higginham. American Sign Incorporated is his sponsor. The driver, Tony LaFoe.
13 starting position, the Botante Motorsports machine from Plainfield, Connecticut, car number 24 for Peter Portante.
Then it will be the 2000 late model champion, known as the Outlaw, in car number 44. From Shelton, in the TSI Harley-Davidson Arbitel Convenience Store sponsored car, it's Mike Quintiliano.
The 11th starter on the field will be the CR Marketing Group, Simon Company, number 33. Ladies and gentlemen, from the other side of the pond, from Watertown, Connecticut, would you welcome Peter Thickett.
Then it will be the 01 car, a veteran driver here at Stafford. His longtime sponsor, Extra Mart Convenience Stores. Here is Jim Mavlajanis.
And the man that will be starting 9th on the grid, the 2013 late model champion. A string of podium finishes shows he is the big dog. He sits behind the wheel of a Barry Gray-owned Meadow Motors car number 97. Ladies and gentlemen, car number 97 from Granby, Massachusetts, Adam Gray.
His rival during most of the season will be occupying car number 92. In the Safeco foam insulation car, a three-time Stafford Pro Stock champion, Tom Fern.
And then, starting in the 7th spot, the 2013 SK Modified Wheel and All-American Series champion. He'll sit behind defending champion of this division, the New Haven Truck and Auto Body number 88. Bill Snow Sr. owns the race car from Stafford Springs, Connecticut. Ladies and gentlemen, Woody Pitcat.
This driver started the season with a win at the Spring Sizzler. He is trying to end the season with a victory this afternoon. In car number 41, he comes from Stafford in the Onyx Moonshine sponsored machine. Here is J.J. Hill.
Moving into the top 5, 5th starter on the grid, the auto machine number 32 from Ellington, Connecticut, Kevin Gambacorda.
One of the most enthusiastic rookies in the division will be in car number 18. He comes from Purabush, New York. Syracuse Utilities Incorporated is the sponsor. The driver of car number 18, Mike Scorzelli.
13 starter of the grid, multiple track champions, the quiet one that still knows how to get the job done. The Scannell and Hollinger family dentistry's car. Ladies and gentlemen, from Munson, Massachusetts, car number 17 for Jim Peterson.
We call him the world's toughest race driver for his never-give-up attitude. He is in car number 14. BC Motorsports brings us Rick the Bear Charette.
And starting at the point, he sits behind the wheel of a Botticello Incorporated Big Kahuna Racing number 28. Ladies and gentlemen, from Suffield, Connecticut, Dennis Botticello. There is your field assembled for the late model division on the mini mile. So now, let's take it from 5 down to 1 and the most famous words in motorsports. Ladies and gentlemen, this CarQuest late model countdown begins with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentlemen, start your engines.
go to Jim Wade.
Here at the TSI Harley-Davidson booth, Mark, the general manager, is here, and we're so glad that they join us every year here at Stafford Speedway. He is here to show off some of the best Harley-Davidson machines offered for the 2014 model year, like the Ultra top of the line and other touring models. Also, Sportster, this one known as the 883 Iron. Also some pre-owned machines on display here. Take a look at them. Check them out here at the TSI Harley-Davidson booth. And as long as we're on the subject of Harleys, don't forget there's still time, friends, to get in on that Stafford Ambulance Association raffle. They are awarding a lucky person here for just $20 a ticket, a 2013 Softail Slim. Time is running out. Get over there now before you miss the feature. Get over there. Get your ticket now. Brandon, Ayla, Andrew, and Gary are all ready to get your ticket filled out quickly so that you can run right back to your seat. The drawing takes place just before the Modified Tour event in a little less than an hour from now.
Thank you very much, Jim. Now, before we are set to go racing with our late model division, let's go to Joe Cost for his final thoughts.
Ben, let's introduce, well, a familiar name in a new place for this late model feature event. Keep your eye on the 15th starter today. Black and white 51 Joshua Wood. Clinched the limited late model championship yesterday. Today, he could be a surprise in this late model feature event. He was very good at qualifying. As a matter of fact, he was entertaining in qualifying. Will he be entertaining in this final 30-lap feature event, the late model?
Well, they say that a lot of drivers, it's not blood in their veins, it's oil, and racing engine oil is synonymous with the Wood family. There's no doubt about that, Matt.
His father is a great engine man. Remember, living in late model feature, and the season over in 2012, he pulled off a clean line when he won it. Now, I don't know if he's going to get that today, but I think he's going to make a really fine showing. I think you're right.
Marcelo, the big one is starting up front at the point. And he might be one of the first one to bring the air charrette. You're so right. He just never gives up. Jimmy Peterson, up and down roller coaster season. There's no doubt about that. Field is going to head on turn number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be crossing them over. And the next time by, we should be set to go green with racing. I want to give a shout out to special people. Magic. Those are the record guys. Chuck Scully, Gary, Service, Randy Mullers, all of you, I salute you. Thank you. Being out there just on the scoreboard by Joe Ham. We salute him for a job well done. He is one of those special guys. Helps a lot of the guys in the paddock area with more ways than just welding. He's a good guy all the way around. And Joe, if you can hear me, I salute you for what you've done this past season.
So there is the clinch green displayed in the field, and we are ready to light the fuse on what should be 30. Out and end the season a winner. This is going to be no holds barred, 30 laps of just pure intensity.
And we like that, Matt.
Yes.
It's the kind of racing that we grew up around. And the lights are off from Wheelan Engineering. It'll dive to the center of the infield. Ladies and gentlemen, off turn number 4. Tim Bennett looks the field over. There's the double green. Full body thunder down in turn 1. Up to the top 5. Peterson forces Charrette up the hill just a bit. Peterson, Charrette are really in the side line. information, we welcome all of our friends and dealers from CarQuest, TechNet Professionals and Auto Service. You'll find it exclusively at your local CarQuest store.
Now, Dennis Monticello, who says the one thing he wants to do, get a win in 2013. He is running out of opportunities. Let's see how he handles this restart against Jim Peterson. Very well, as he is able to fight it.
Peterson runs the outside. Woody Pitcat is the tail devices are there.
It looked like Tommy Bird was like... Adam Gray and Woody Pitcat with a power move down low to devote Adam Gray into fifth place.
Adam Gray looks like he was marching. Has set out most of the month of August